Hi, today teardown of the green laser from the nightclub laser show thing, and believe me, it is a very crappy green laser. So you have here the information label, but the power rating is not checked on it. I think this is not good, in particular the wires rubbing against the sharp edge here of the metal. The power supply doesn't seem much better. So this is mains input, and here we have probably control 5 or 12 volts input for controlling the laser on and off. So first we will have a look inside this box. I guess I can cut this wire. So we have what seems to be here a small power supply, switch mode power supply it seems, with probably voltage and current adjustment in order to make it compatible with mostly any laser, but there is no model number or anything, so but there is a model number here in fact, but I do not think it will give anything on Google. Let me make sure I am in focus. So what do we have in here? We have a little fan, probably CPU cooler fan. Yes, it is written on it, I guess. It looks like they are old cool fans for 486 processors. And here we have a very tiny switching power supply. As you can see, there is a knot here in the wires in order to avoid pulling them too much. A few power transistors, chunks, mains capacitor here, very crappy round, and it is all. The thing is attached in this box by 2 screws plus 3 screws for the transistors. Very tiny transformer here. At least it seems we have all the security parts, safety parts. We have a fuse, we have the optocoupler, we have a gap here. So this seems not too bad. And here we have 2 trim pots, probably one to adjust voltage and one to adjust current going to the laser diode. We have 7 or 8 wires in this, and it is mostly all. So let's pop up this thing. It will be very fast. So one screw was missing. Okay, so it is just falling in parts. We have these 2 covers. Here we have some tube inside. Oh, this is not good, guys. Look at this. The insulation of this wire is just cut here near the edge of the metal, as expected. And what do we have else? We have this tiny little fan by NMB. At least it is a correct brand for fans. And this pulls right off. Here is what we have. We have one heatsink, quite crappy as you can see. We have several wires going in this. I guess this may be a Peltier cooler. And we have here the output lens. You can see they did put some goop over it, and it is almost covering the useful part of the glass here. So I see two more screws. Here is thermal group, of course. So what do we have? Yes, this must be a Peltier cooler. We have two wires going to it. And we have how many wires? This looks like a transistor, power transistor base, in fact, case, exactly like this, like a power transistor. So we cut these wires here. So we have a little Peltier cooler, it seems, with a hole to accommodate the wires. We have this custom heatsink, and we have this part, which I have no clue how to get inside. So let me do some research and I will be right back. Okay, so I made some research with the help of a vise and a hammer. So here is what we have inside. We have this base plate which is just a power transistor case with here a little copper part, and the actual laser diode is here on the side. It is very tiny, so it will require the USB microscope to see it. And one thing, I believe this screw looks suspiciously Russian. Quite interesting. In front of this we had this part with brass disc, and in the middle a little window to let the laser get out. It is press fit into this aluminum tube. We have in front of this, we have this glued, just aluminum washer, and one other part with a little lens here, and the end cap with a goop, and the other lens or filter, something like this. So it is what we have inside this. Now I need to get out the USB microscope. Okay, so here is the whole view of the thing. You have the, let me get something sharp. We have the copper block with Russian looking screw in holding in place. We have a link here from the outside, so we have just two connections on this thing. There are two other wires getting out of it, but I guess it is a temperature sensor. And here you can just guess the bonding wires, golden bonding wires at least, and the very tiny diode chip here. I will try to zoom in for you on this thing, but it is very small and it is on the side, so I need to find a way to put it sideways on the camera of the microscope base, and it may be difficult, but I will see what I can do. Okay, I think I cannot do better. It was very delicate to put the thing in the correct position. I did in fact use the little fan from the laser as a stand. And as you can see, well, the depth of field is awful because it is on the side on the part, but we have this on the left, this rectangular golden plate with 6 bonding wires is the actual laser die, and I guess the output is on the side of this, just between the two lower bonding wires. I see on the side you have a little square in the middle of a different color. It may be the actual output of the laser. You can see there is some white wires of stuff. I do not know what it is. It is just junk. I found in fact the laser diode from the manufacturing process. I did not put it myself in it. The way I did open it, I can be pretty sure nothing did enter in this. So it is quite interesting. On the left we have some ceramic plate. Sorry, on the right you can see the white part is some ceramic plate with gold coating on top. I guess it is just used as a terminal board between the wire coming from the copper strip coming from the leg on the pass-through, and the interface connecting to the bonding wires. So this is interesting. So all this is mounted on the little copper block, in fact on the side of a little copper block which is screwed on the base. Okay, so I hope you did find this green laser teardown interesting. Sadly there was not much to see inside, it was very crappy. At least maybe I can keep the Peltier cooler, it can be used for some purpose. Apart from that, I guess everything is junk now. Thanks for watching, bye bye.